So after getting two punctures, two flat tires in the past 2 weeks, I have decided to go with tubeless tires. So I picked this one, Vittoria Corsa Tubeless Ready Graphite 2.0. It's got pretty decent online reviews, low ring resistance, and have a decent tread life. The only negative about this tire is it's very difficult to install it. You will need very high PSI pressure to install it onto this rim. Okay, this one is a 28 millimeter. Now the video showing by this company, right, online on YouTube, they're using a hand pump to pump it up, which is ridiculous and it's misleading. So this is the front tire. I just got it installed and it was very difficult. It took me half an hour. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to install the rear one, and show you the tricks I learned from doing the first one. This is the air pressure that I have. It's rated at 150 psi, and I set the maximum rated output is 140 that I could set it to, right? And yeah, so you definitely need a high pressure to pump up this tire. But first you need to use a wet rag to clean up the rim inside, everything inside, all the dust got cleaned out. So this rim comes with the tubeless tip already, so you can see it says tubeless ready. Okay, so if this rim is made for tubeless tires. Of course, use a wet towel to clean all the inside, all the dust. Just wipe it clean. Here's the valve stem. So I'm going to remove the center valve stem. Use this tool to remove the valves, the cord here. Use the valve cord. Okay. Now you'll put this valve stem into this hole here and tighten it with the nut. All right. And of course, you just use a pair of pliers to tighten this nut here. All right. So then the next thing is, of course, you just put the tire in. So that's pretty straightforward. So I'm using this stand sealant. Okay, I put this in the 2-ounce cup. Now the trick here is really to put 4 ounces of the sealant into this tube before I pump it up. I use a syringe, so I could just use a syringe, and then I just slowly injecting the liquid inside the sealant. You just rotate this one round. Okay. Just make sure all the liquid goes around. And now you're ready to pump it up. Now to pump it, since I got the cord valve removed from here, so you have to stick this pressure into this nozzle and pump it, right? But the problem is it's not a good fit, right? This nozzle here is very big, and so there's lots of air will leak out. So what I do, I use for example, like a duct tape or electrical tape. You just go that around the valve, okay, so to give it a good seal when you put the air pressure on like this. Right. Okay, now it has a pretty good seal on that. The trick to pump it up now is I put my knee next to the valve stem here, okay, and then also push down on the other side. Okay, this is pressed against the ground. All right, so put my knee against the valve here, and I put my hand, another hand here, put pressure down, and here's the air pressure nozzle hose, right? And then I just squeeze that in. Let's see. See, that's easy, right? Last time it took me half an hour to figure this trick. So the trick is really put in the liquid, press your knee against this valve, okay? Put your hand against here, and push down on the ground. That's how is it. And you just heard a popping sound, right? Once it pops, now you're ready to use this valve, put the valve back in. You can use this tool to tighten it, and then now you can use a hand pump to pump it up. To use the hand pump to pump it to about 85 psi, and done. I could either wait overnight to see if there's any air leaking out, or I can put this into the bathtub, fill the bathtub with water, and you could check for air leak immediately. So that's how easy it is. Once you figure out a trick to install this one, it literally takes almost no time to install this tire.